Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to starve a few more of the most stoic prisoners since Zeno of Citium in Rimworld. And talk about self-discipline, man. These three prisoners, Logan, Phoebe, and Squirrel, they died last episode without even bother to utter a single peep. I can't believe it. They just let themselves die. Not a single, hey, screw, how about some dinner? Or even just rattling a tin cup against the bars of their cell. None of that. Nothing. They just laid down and died like they'd been dosed with the G23 Paxilon hydrochlorate that we add to the air processors. And I've seen Serenity, and according to the unknown mystery exposition lady in the hologram machine, something like 10% of the people that get exposed to that chemical are supposed to have hyper-violent lunatic reactions, start eating people, and found an entire cannibal civilization. Shouldn't at least one of these prisoners maybe lost his or her shit a little bit, started to try and chew Crusty Cornelius' face off? Then I'd have an excuse to curl up into a fetal ball and say, please God, make me a stone. What's up with that game? Come on. You know what? Rimworld never gives me an excuse to drop the dank Firefly references the way I really want to drop them. The game hates me. But we've got, some issues to work out. Min is working on a sculpture of some variety. Crusty wandering around in a pathetic lunatic daze. Maybe it seems like Crusty is the one that got exposed to the Paxilon virus. Toon, what are you doing up here? Oh, right. Are we barricaded in because there are man-hunting boom rats, right? If I recall. Yeah, we've got an entire colony of maddened man-hunting boom rats, which is a bit of a problem because we've got an also massive ton of rotting corpses just lying around, and I don't really want to bury them in our base. This is a bit of a problem. We could dig a patented Crusty the Cornelius corpse hole special. I mean, we could do that. Is that what we want to do? Do I want to go for a corpse hole special? Can I go for a corpse hole special? Is that even allowed? Once we get rid of these maddened... Alright, so you know what, the boom rats, we should just crank up time. Also, could we at least haul the corpses out of... could we at least haul them out of here? I built a stockpile for this, did I not? Yes. So we have a place to haul corpses. Why is no one hauling them? Toon? How come you're not... Why are you not hauling corpses? Min is not hauling corpses because she literally won't haul, but Toon should be getting... Is growing above... Toon? Growing? Is that ranked above? Okay, alright, fine. This is acceptable then. Who has an extreme break risk? Oh, Crusty. Crusty's still a little worried. Alright, you know what, Crusty? There we go. Now we're getting rid of these corpses. Take them out and chuck them in the corpse pile. Fantastic. Nice work, guys. Alright, Min's going to bed. Looks like everybody's going to bed. That's fine. Crusty, we gotta do something about your mood, buddy. You're so angry. Your wife, Silver, died, 13 days and 10 hours. Jeez, Crusty, do you rebound fast? My friend Silver died. I'll be over it in 3 days. I don't even think Crusty's been upset by this for a season. He's got the catharsis bonus, which is once you have a break, you get that. He's happily nude, of course. Very low expectations. Still stoked that Engie died, too. Engie was kind of a monster, and you know what, Crusty, you're right to be stoked that Engie is dead. He did, or she, I don't remember if Crusty was I think Engie was a girl. But she did eat part of your wife. If somebody cannibalizes your dead wife, I have to assume you'll be at least moderately pleased when they get their comeuppance and die from a rampaging infection. It seems appropriate. So sleeping it off, Min is going to go grab some food. Crusty, shouldn't you be cooking? Speaking of food, how we doing on food? We have 10 meat, which is enough for one meal, and we have 14 meals in storage. That's not a lot of food. How close until something is grown? 76% grown on the rice, halfway home on the potatoes. We might be able to get enough rice in. Oh, this is going to be all smoke leaf, huh? Well, maybe we should have called me crazy, but rather than plant drugs, we could have maybe planted something edible. Oh, I choked on my own spit. I was so surprised by Min and Toon becoming lovers that it very nearly killed me. Also, we ignored those cargo pods. What was it? It's a bunch of food. 262 rice would sure be useful. I was just complaining about our lack of food, but Toon and Min, hey, they've come together. They're now lovers. Well, good. We can have them sleep in the same bed and save ourselves some room. So, Toon, Min, they automatically assign themselves to the same bed. Okay. I mean, shit. Throw down, girls. Crusty, Rick, you gotta stop eating my mood. Okay. Rick, where are you restricted to right now? Because I'm pulling you off freezer duty. If we pull Rick off freezer duty, he's gonna eat all of our trees, but I would really rather him eat our trees than anything else. So let's go to the whole zone area. Actually, we just need to go to Rick. Rick, you're restricted to the veterinary hospital right now. You know what? Get restricted to animal area 1 instead. And I'm not gonna unrestrict you until you start starving. There's gotta be some grass or something out there you can graze. Toon is gonna try and train you with the last tiny vestiges of food that we have. Fantastic. Some of our rice is actually fully grown and harvested. Quick, somebody feed it to Rick. He's proven himself so useful. Definitely not a giant boat anchor loading our colony down. No, no. This is not the... I don't know what Rick you're talking about. This is not the Rick that I know. The Rick that I know would never do something like that. Never. Okay, so the rice... You know what? Toon is doing a good job of hauling. He's getting it done. Crusty, what are you going to do now that you've finished planting? Gonna go smooth the floor. Okay. I would really love for us to try and complete some electricity down here to this hydroponics zone so we could start getting some hydroponics going. We did build additional power sources strictly to facilitate that, and I would feel pretty good if we could maybe take advantage of those slightly. We're out of steel. That's the problem. We have none, and all of the steel we currently have access to is outside the base, which means we don't technically currently have access to it because, you know, it's a giant man-hunting pack of boon rats out here. One, who I would feel very trepidatious about trying to kill, and 2, I feel even more trepidatious about attempting to fight. We did leave 3 beers lying on the ground out here. How come our beer is not getting hauled into the refrigerator? Why is beer not allowed? I demand that beer be allowed. Raw resources. It's definitely not. Not a textile. It's not a drug. Is it a food? No. Can't. It's not. Definitely not a meal. Is it an item? Is beer an item? No. It's got to be manufactured, right? Textiles. It's not medicine. Is it a drug? Beer is a drug. I suppose technically in the loosest sense of the term, booze is a drug. Well, beer is now allowed in a refrigerator, so somebody go get that. This is not Europe. I'm not drinking warm beer. To hell with that. This is, you know, Rimworld. We drink cold beer here on the Rimworld, and we'll thank you to not question our choice. Oh, get me a pint of warm lager. No, I don't want a pint of lukewarm lager, thank you. Just, you know, throw some ice in that shit. Well, not in it, mostly around it. Or, alternatively, just put it in a fridge. This is what we have a fridge for. Put the beer in the fridge. Ice down the beer. Tune in, Min, maybe gonna get some loving here? No? I mean, is it creepy at all that I'm watching you two and be like, hey guys, gonna have sex tonight? Oh, they're getting it on. You know what? I think maybe they're into that. Is voyeurism... Got some loving. 27. Holy crap. Okay, Min is very much less enthused by the loving than Toon was. Jeez, Toon, though. Min must really throw down between the sheets. She is one hellcat. A tigress in a sack. Toon got more than twice as much pleasure out of that than Min did. You know what I think this means, Toon? I think it means that Toon is a very inconsiderate lover. He got his... Twice in one night, though. Toon's refractory period is amazing. Sure, he may not go for high quality a really long time. Got some 11 times 2. Okay, so, you know, his round 2 was not that impressive, though. It went from 11 to 14. How did you do? Oh, okay, so, yeah, we know who's definitely carrying the weight in this relationship. Min is doing all of the work there. Toon, you're a lazy lover. You gotta work on your technique, pal. Everybody should get, you know, equal pleasure from this. I'm not I get mine first, and if Min gets off, well, I mean, that's just, You're never going to keep a lady happy if that's your attitude. You got to try harder. Speaking of trying harder, Crusty, when you're harvesting this rice, you got to try harder and make sure that the rice actually gets harvested. Rick, are you just an untrainable monstrosity? What the hell's going on? We've been trying to train you now forever, and you still haven't even mastered obedience yet. Wind turbine broke down, but don't worry, Krusty's on the job. And he failed to repair it. Wind turbine is broken, a local rat has gone mad. Pfft, whatever. What's he gonna do? Fight his way through the boom rats to get to us? Call me crazy, but I'm not really that worried. You know what? If you fight your way through the boom rats and beat down one of our doors to get at us, local rat, congratulations, you deserve to kill us. If you can fight your way into our base, you deserve the victory. You deserve to eat my corpses. That's what you deserve. You can, shit, you can crawl inside, hollow me out like a tauntaun, and build a nest in there for all I care. You will have earned that victory. Everybody's armed, right? Toon, you're rocking the, okay. Sniper rifle. Shotgun from Min the Pop Idol. Crusty, of course, got his trusty 30-06. And still over there smoothing the floor. Who's cooking, by the way? Anybody? Is anybody cooking? I mean, it should be Min the Pop Idol is supposed to be our cook. Is she doing it? She seems real intent on working on this large, unfinished stone. That's really hard to say. Unfinished sandstone large sculpture. Unfinished sandstone large sculpture. She sells by the seashore. I can't do that one either. 2,295 work left, so she's going to be doing that for quite a while. Somebody finally brought the beer in, though. That's good work, Toon. You know what, Toon? You clean up all the blood and filth that has ravaged our colony. You deserve a beer. You go ahead and get you one of those ice-cold silver bullets, buddy, because you have earned it. Do we have any place to dump more rocks? We do. Let's get this stuff out of here. This is technically our hospital. There's a heat wave. I'm not actually really very concerned. What are you doing with the camera, Pete? I'm trying to get it so that only these few stones appear. It's not going to work. We're going to have to haul them one at a time. The group selecting thing is one of the few I would really like to just be able to do this and select. Oh. Okay. Thanks, Rimworld. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, that works. Low food. Yes, I know. Visitors? Good luck getting into colony. Oh, God. Are the visitors going to get torn apart by boom rats? You pick combos. You picked a very bad time to visit with cheese-filled pretzel treats. Take your combos and run, man. Don't come here. Oh, your name is Comboa. Damn. It was way cooler when you were combos. Love pretzel-filled, artificial cheese-filled pretzel snacks. You're salty and sweet. There's a raid. Group of tribes people from the perp. They're attacking immediately. They appear to be unusually clever with their tactics. Well, let's see what they're gonna do, because there's mad hunting boom rats out here. I have to assume the boom rats are gonna defend us from the raiders. We should at least turn the turrets on, though. I mean, just in case they break through. The visitors. The visitors walked right through the forbidden door. This is the forbidden door. The door is forbidden. Also, I can't help but notice that the boom rats are not attacking the raiders. Why? Oh, sweet love of Mike. We're gonna die. Okay, we're all gonna die. Alright. Well, the raiders have wandered straight through. This is real bad because they have destroyed the only thing that was keeping us safe from the giant maddened pack of boom rats that's gonna kill everybody. So, I'm thinking soon we're gonna be actually trapped indoors. In the meantime, though, don't equip the frag grenades. Go there. We gotta fall back and get ready to fight. Min, you are drafted. Okay. Let's get you over here, because you got a shotgun, so we'll cannot go here, no path. What? Cannot go here, no path. Cannot go here, no path. Why is there no path? You're unrestricted. How come she can't go outside? Are you like one of those people who won't fight? No, you're just really bad at it, but you will do it. Hold on a second. Undraft you. Go here. Is this door forbidden? No. Crusty, can you come out here and fight? Crusty can. Why can Min Pop Idol not walk outside? I'm as confused as I've ever... Well, wait, now she's just going outside? No. What the hell is going on? Why can she not go outside? All right, we got to slow down time here to see what's going on. So the visitors are getting wrecked by the raiders. The raiders are beating the holy living shit out of our turrets. We are taking some shots at them. Min cannot go here, no path. Well, I guess we may as well undraft her and let her go back to working on her sculpture. Way to prioritize your art. Okay, there's one last raider. Oh God, Rick is getting... Well, you know what, Rick? He's gonna be fine. The tribes people from the Purple Plain Village are leaving. That's really nice. You know what we need to do? We gotta rebuild a door immediately here. What kind of... Your limestone blocks? Okay, we gotta build a door out of limestone blocks, and we gotta get that up like yesterday. Crusty, construct... No, don't consume the human corpse. Toon. No, somebody's gotta build the door. Standing, watching for targets, watching for targets. Somebody has to build that door, though. Why can I not prioritize building that door? Also, I'm very disappointed in the fact that oh, yeah, they can't prioritize building the door because they're all drafted. Crusty, prioritize building door. Prioritize working on limestone door. Yes, get those blocks and get that door up here. We're going to be invaded by boom rats and everybody's going to die. Toon, what the hell are you doing? You're repairing those sandbags. Okay, fine. That's an acceptable behavior. Min? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, she's cooking? I honestly can't tell what Min is doing. It says standing. Cooking simple meal. All right. Rick, you gotta... What are you doing just standing outside? You're eating an oak tree. Okay, I mean, sure. Why not? Rick will be fine. I don't think the boom rats will actually attack Rick. Wait, are these boom rats manhunters? Oh, they're not manhunters anymore. Did the manhunter thing end? Oh, the manhunter thing is over. No wonder the boom rats didn't invade us and kill everyone. All right, well, we still need to... We can unrestrict everyone, I guess, then. Yeah, we can also deconstruct this. Good. We can unforbid this door, too. All right. Well, it's back to business as usual then, everyone. Toon, go ahead and try and... What, are you patching up Rick, or are you trying to tame him? I can't really tell what you're doing. What is Toon? He's trying to tame Rick. All right. Rick the Mule getting fed more of our precious rice. He's gonna fail, by the way. We know he's gonna fail. And a hungry alpha beavers have just arrived. Honestly, where are these beavers at? Beavers, where you at? They're gonna continue to be hungry, by the way, because there's effectively no food anywhere on this map. Where are these alpha beavers, though? There they are. They're really far away. I wouldn't mind shooting the beavers, but you know what? They've already completely decimated all of the wildlife everywhere near our colony. I don't really feel like going... I was thinking about going out and hunting the alpha beavers, but honestly, it seems like a waste of time. Let's just crank up the speed. As soon as Crusty finishes this door, we're going to hope he comes out and starts digging graves. Because we really got to get rid of some of these bodies. Oh, this person is not dead. I mean, we have a prison and... Alright, fine. Oh, you know what? No, this is not for prisoners. That's just a straight up... This is for prisoners. Somebody go and grab this idiot and, like... Are they good? Kuro the healer, how are your skills? What kind of stuff can you do? You're incapable of social, which is not a big deal. You're a decent craftsman. Your medicine is respectable. You can grow pretty well. You're cold tolerant, trigger happy, and you have an annoying voice. Oh, it's going to remind us of Marie. Except, you know, without the profuse sweating and the generally unpleasant misdemeanor. Misdemeanor? Apparently everybody is Missy Elliott now. Generally unpleasant demeanor. I mean, I suppose we could try and capture you. Min, here, do that then. Capture Kuro. I don't know what you were doing with that rice out on the outskirts of town. Crusty is disassembling that. Fantastic. We do need to rebuild and rearm our traps as well. There's so much junk out here. There's a rotting turtle corpse, a bunch of dead natives. Krusty's digging graves like a lunatic out here. Oh, that's right, Pete. Look at me go. My shovels are flying. Woohoo! It's dirt fly, baby. Get some hobos and chuck them in holes. It's all about the hobo holes, Pete. It will be nice to get rid of all these rotting corpses, though, because they are providing some significant debuffs to our colonists. We may not even have dug enough graves, though, from the looks of things. We definitely did not dig enough graves. So, Min, are you trying to work with this prisoner? Crusty, what are you doing? Smoothing the floor. I mean, all right. You're going to come in here to the prison cell and start buffing the floor. I don't want to question your necessarily... Oh, this guy's going to be impossible to recruit, so we're just going to release him. We're never going to recruit a 99, and there's no way I'm feeding him the whole time. To hell with that. We also need to get some hunting going. Or we could just eat the meals that these people were kind enough to bring to us. Are you not dead either? Oh, you're in... fine. Min. Capture Brana the healer. We gotta dig some more graves. Need some more nerd holes. Start digging some nerd holes. Alright, fine. We'll dig a few more nerd holes. Here. And by a few more nerd holes, I mean like a pretty copious number of nerd holes. I really, at some point, need to get back to where I can start researching again. Because if nothing else, I would love to get an electric crematory. Just so these bodies, when they start stacking up, we can just cremate them. And yes, I'm straight up burying their clothes because I don't really think my people are going to want to wear a bunch of tattered native apparel. Was that crazy rat? Nope, just a regular rat. Also, we got to start flagging some of these critters for hunting. So, I'm not touching the noble tortoise. I will not kill the noble tortoise. The noble tortoise will not be injured by me. Tortoise, they're my spirit animal. I'm not going to mess with one. Got a grizzly bear down here. That seems like bad news. Unless it starts killing... You know what? It's time for a little hog revenge. So go murder that wild boar and that wild boar. I'm not touching the turtles. I'm going to kill all these pigs, though. Pigs and cassowaries, I don't give a shit about those. Emus, I'll eat an emu for dinner, man. Literally, I'm going to fucking nosh him off. I'm going to just tear his leg off and go straight up Renaissance fair in this bad. Crusty and Toon are hunting. You know what, Crusty? Kill a few pigs. It's got to be cathartic for you. They did murder your wife. Also, why did this get deconstructed? Oh, right, the raiders broke it. They for no reason, decided to randomly destroy a completely irrelevant wall. Let's go. We'll put that back. Don't have enough nerd holes. Still got a lot of unburied bodies. On the plus side, though, we did get the unburied bodies out of our base, so there's that. Why are you just wandering the hell around? Should somebody be keeping an eye on this prisoner, perhaps? Do you really think it's a great idea to let them wander around, you know? They're just, oh, that's fine, Kira. I guess you just got run of the colony. Well, don't murder everyone in their sleep, I hope. You're a masochist and psychically dull. You're a good shot. Masochist is not bad. Psychically dull is actually pretty good. How hard are you to recruit? Too hard. I would love to. I wouldn't mind taking a shot at you there, Brana the healer. Or Branya, I guess. There is a tilde over that. I wouldn't mind taking a run at you, but I just don't feel like the colony. Man, Toon and Min, though. Jeez, guys, get a room. I'm telling you, this... Toon, he's such a lazy lover. Wind turbine broke down again. Man, that thing is just... It's shoddy. It's badly constructed. Could somebody please release Kuro? Crusty staring at some art? Yeah. Who made that artwork, by the way? Harvey. Oh, that's right. He's probably thinking about his old pal Sappy and the good times they used to have together when Sappy was spent most of his every waking hour furiously cleaning the floors of the colony. Somebody just ate raw food. Why is no one cooking? Why did you take that prisoner back to bed? Release them! This prisoner is fine. Just get him out of here. I'm tired of feeding him. Just let him go. I'm very confused by some of our behaviors. Also, nobody is cooking. Why is no one cooking? There's meat in the... Okay, we got a dead pig in the refrigerator. Min, what are you doing? You're releasing Brana. All right, I was complaining about that, so it's fine that you began that. But now you got to butcher and cook. Now you're releasing Brana again. Meanwhile, Toon's being forced to eat a bunch of raw potatoes. We don't really have the moods for this to be sustainable. Do you have to come all the way out here to let him go? Cooking a simple meal. You went all the way out here to get rice to cook a simple meal. Well, that's just a gross oversight. Okay, Toon. You have... All right, Toon, can you prioritize... Cannot prioritize, we'll never do cooking. Brilliant. Crusty, on your way back then, once this wild boar has been hunted, you're gonna be doing some butchering for us. Our relations with the Purple Plains people have improved. That's good. Okay, Crusty, I need you to prioritize butchering at the wooden butcher stables. We got to get some food up in here as like a stable stockpile so that we can get someone to cook it. Min, I'm looking at you. Oh, I have to cook just because I'm a girl. No, you have to cook because you're the assigned chef. It's your turn. You pulled KP duty. Don't try to get out of it by, you know, milking your gender. Just because heteronormative roles have you being the person who cooks the food doesn't mean you get an exemption from KP duty. You're spending all night having wild freak nasty sex with Toon, or at least freak nasty for Toon. You're spending all night being sexually disappointed by Toon. You can at least get a little bit of work done during the day. Crusty can't do all of the heavy lifting. There's a psychic drone, which by and large I tend to ignore. Heat wave is over. There was a heat wave on, and I don't even think I noticed. Does anybody have, like, the beginnings of heat stroke? Nope, nobody cares. So our temperature situation is pretty well sorted. I don't even think we turned on... Did we even turn on the cooler? I guess not. It must have been a spring heat wave, so it was just like unseasonably warm, but not actually dangerous. I didn't even notice there was a heat wave on. Krusty's relaxing socially with no one. Krusty's best social partner, really. He gets along best with no one, so, I mean, that's fully appropriate. Where is Rick and what is he doing? Mental break, hide in room. Crusty? Alright, well, you're gonna get that with your Crusty Cornelius every now and then. Let's just be glad he didn't go on a hobo shooting rampage and instead just chose to hide in his room for a while. It's probably the best outcome we could have ever hoped for. We need more steel. We have mining orders. Why is no one mining? Crusty, shouldn't you be mining? Oh, we turned mining off almost completely, didn't we? Right. Well, we gotta fix that. Let's put Krusty's mining back to a 2. And that should have Crusty out busting some rocks for us. We really do need to get some metal in here. Did I install a switch? I did not. Okay, well, first thing we do want to do before we do this, let's go to the power menu. We're going to cancel one of these conduits. Because I do want to put a power switch in here so that we can turn the hydroponics on and off at a need. Everybody's harvesting. Hey, Crusty, would you mind? I mean, the harvest is great. I appreciate you out there picking cotton, but could you... We don't really need the cotton that bad. First off, you're a nudist and don't really ever want to wear clothes. Why would you be prioritizing the harvesting of cotton? Out there picking that cotton, though. All right. We got rotting bodies in here. Also, nobody is digging graves. Our priorities are... Okay, we got to stop. All right, hold on. Our priorities are all out of whack. We got to get this stuff fixed. Firefighting, patient, doctoring, bed rest, and flicking. That's all sorted. Wardening looks good. Handling is only tune. Hunting is tune and, like Crusty, on backup. Min shouldn't be allowed to touch firearms, but she's doing all of our cooking. Constructing, we have at a 3. Okay, tune, we're going to bump that up to a 2 for you. We'll still leave it at a 3 for Crusty. Min is dangerous with power tools. She probably saw her own hand off. Let's leave that as it is for now. Everybody repairs. Everybody grows. Crusty is... I mean, he has a lot of 2s here. But really, it's the important stuff. Repairing, growing, mining, and plant cutting. And Crusty is our best grower currently, right? Yes. So, yeah, that's kind of the way we want it. Min is doing all of the crafting and artwork because that's literally all she will do. And we could probably bump her research up to a 3. Tune is our... No, Tune is our researcher. You got a 9. All right. I guess, never mind. Usually, this is where I would make a joke about, you know, past Pete being an idiot. Old Perfidious Pete is the stupidest man we've ever met. He's way stupider than right now Pete. But in this case, you know what? Old Pete is at least no stupider than current Pete. He may not have been a genius, and I'm pretty damn sure he was not a genius, but past Pete, for once, has not chosen to straight up screw me. This is the one time I can't shake my fist at my former self and blame all of my problems on me from 20 minutes ago. We got a lot of litter around here. The other thing you can do, which I would very much appreciate having, the other reason I really kind of want to get my hands on the whole crematorium thing, you can set it up to burn tattered clothing. And a lot of our storage space here is being taken up by just old tattered rags that we don't want anymore. Still can't help but notice that Crusty is not mining. He has had a lot of growing on his plate. And it looks like he's going to be doing even more growing tomorrow. Rick's just wandering around outside eating food. Hey, Rick, are you sick or injured? I didn't even bother to look. I mean, you got a cracked spine. That seems like it might be moderately inconvenient, but I'm sure you'll pull through. So let's hunt this rat. We're going to put out some more hunting orders, too. Someone's shooting right now. No, nobody was trying to sleep, Toon. You go ahead and fire that extremely loud sniper rifle. Crusty has food poisoning again. Firing a rifle at a rat at the ass crack of dawn. It's everybody I grew up with in my small hillbilly hometown. It's literally every single member of the... Yeah, all of them. I'd be like, wake up at 5 a.m. to the sound of gunshots. What is it? Oh, it's just old Jim Bob out there trying to kill that rat what lives in the brush pile behind his house. He's been shooting at that thing for the past 8 months. Eventually, he gonna get him, but, you know, might take some time. How come we left a smoke leaf joint just lying on the ground out here? This doesn't really seem like the sort of behavior... Okay, hold on a second. Crusty, whatever you're doing, stop it and make graves. Go dig graves. I'm sure this is going to cheer you up and not at all remind you of your dead wife, but... we got to get these graves built. And then also, we got to get all of these bodies buried. Because they're giving us pretty significant negative moodlets. Crusty is still 7 days away from getting over the whole my wife is dead thing. Toon, you going to bury the rest of those bodies, bud? No, he's just going to go... Okay, well, he's digging the graves. What else is there to do? What are you doing? Gonna go rest? It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Toon. Now, you know, come 4 o'clock, I turn in. How are we doing on food? Let's up our simple meal production. How much work is left on this sculpture? 2,000. Holy cow, that thing's got a long way to go. Crusty, okay, that's it. I'm manually telling you to go mine. We need steel. I know you want to grow, and I know food production is very important for the colony, especially in... Did you even take a single swing? Krusty's just straight up going to disobey me in favor of growing rice. I have no more control over this colony. It's fully autonomous now. Yeah, that's right, Pete. I'm not doing what you tell me no more. Rick, by the way, is out there eating all of the damn potatoes I worked so desperately hard to sow and grow and nurture through this long summer and my grief, and still they're going to feed a starving mule who has never done a goddamn thing for this colony except for the fact that he kicked 2 raiders to death. Has that been worth all the food, Pete? Has it really been worth all the food? I think not. I think Rick has been a negative investment. I'm calling you out, Rick. I mean, I know it's just you and me alone on the Rimworld when we first got here, but now I'm thinking maybe it should be just me alone on the Rimworld. This is the most docile bear we've ever seen, by the way. Herd of buffalo out here, a bunch of boom rats. This bear's like, nah, man, why can't we be friends? I don't feel any need to come out here and maybe start a ruckus. Let's just, I'm the copacetic chill bear. I just wanna hang out. Maybe give me a marshmallow, something. It'll be. We could steal a picnic basket. We'll have a caper, but nobody really gets hurt. Some people just miss lunch. It's the kind of caper everybody can get behind. Nice shooting, Toon. Good work. Finally got that rat. Your brush pile has never been safer. Congratulations. Also, we need to... Okay, Toon, here. You're gonna bury this man. I don't know what you're doing right now, but whatever it is, you gotta stop. I want these corpses gone. And then I want my traps rearmed, because if there's a raid, we're in dire straits here. Get rid of that. Okay, I think that's all of the corpses buried. So, now I don't want you to clean rubble. I want you to rearm that trap. Toon does have hauling as a fairly high priority. Once he fails to train Rick, he should go at this. Yep, he has failed. Oh, never mind. He's gonna shoot at a pig. All right. Well, murdering the pig actually is useful. If we can get your wife to butcher it and cook it into meat, that will be quite nice. Min, what are you doing? Everybody's just wandering around like an asshole. Crusty, where are you? Okay, Crusty is finally mining. Fantastic. And Toon is gonna... They're working together! Crusty is mining and Toon is hauling it. This is the kind of cooperation that we need to not all die come winter. You guys are making good decisions. You're making good, solid life choices. I think the colony I think we've turned over a new leaf. I really do. And with the turning of this new leaf, I also think I'm going to wrap this episode up because we're getting a little long. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot. And if you'd like to see the continuation of our leaf turning as summer turns to autumn and the leaves explode into a riot of color, you might consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes of Rimworld every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The autumn explosion of color doesn't really happen. I mean, the trees are basically just green all year round, but maybe it has something to do with our growing season. I don't know. We're in kind of a temperate climate. Right now, though, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.